So I am reading this book, right? The Four Agreements, and here it is saying that don't take anything, don't take any. The second agreement is don't take anything personally. So yeah, I also have started believing it. Like there is a line, say, if I see you on the street and I say, hey, you're stupid, without knowing you, it's not about you, it's about me. If you take it personally, then perhaps you believe you are stupid. As people, we always take everything personally, especially not only me, like all of us. Even if something is not said directly to us, still we feel like, what if they are implying that we are bad, or if someone says we are stupid. It's not that we are stupid, right? It's just that that's their belief, that's their what they think of us. It's not the reality. But we have given so much power to other people to decide who we are. We don't even know who we are, but we are letting people decide who we are. If someone says you are the best, we feel very happy, and if someone says you are the worst, we feel very sad. I mean, why do we give so much power to other people to decide who we are? We should have our own belief system, and we should not be bothered by what other people think of us, because what they think of us is actually none of our business, and it has nothing to do with us. It has everything to do with them. And what I think of other people is also nothing to do with them. It's all about me. So everything comes in a full circle. And what we think about other people is not actually what we think of them. It's actually what we think of ourselves. It's our belief system. It's what we grew up hearing. And it's just our opinions, and our opinions are not the ultimate truth, or what other people's opinions are also not the ultimate truth. So why do we give so much power to other people and let them decide to think for us or to decide for us, when we are the one who are creating our own reality? So this is a nice point, don't take things personally. Okay.
So here was a story about a mother and a daughter. Like a mother was she was dealing with something. She really had a bad day. So she came back, and her daughter was there. Her daughter was a beautiful singer. Like she used to sing beautifully. But that day, since her mother was not feeling good, so she said that you have the ugliest voice. Why are you singing? Since then, the girl stopped singing, and when she grew up, she hated to sing. Like she never had the confidence to sing, and she stopped singing, like totally. So the thing is, this story was very beautiful, because it was not that the girl's voice was ugly, or it was that she was a bad singer. It was just that her mother's words which made her feel like she's a bad singer. So this happens with us also. When someone says that you are so bad, or your face is ugly, or your voice is ugly, it's not even about us. It's about them. They may be having some bad day, or they may be dealing with something negative, so they spread their black magic on us, and then we are caught on that spell, and then we ingrain that belief in our mind, and we start believing that. We start saying to ourselves that, okay, maybe I am ugly, maybe I am not beautiful, or maybe I don't have beautiful voice, or maybe my opinions are not valid, maybe I am stupid. Why do we give so much power to people? Sometimes I think even if people say anything to us, we should let them be. You can say anything, but that doesn't mean that that's the ultimate truth. So yeah, I just want to be the kind of person who uses her words to spread positivity. I'm deliberately trying to be a good person. Sometimes I try too hard, to spread some positivity. Sometimes I try too hard, and it looks little fake or little weird. But I just don't want to hurt people by saying something negative just because of my negative mood. One negative word may stuck with that person. I don't want to be that kind of person who talks without thinking, or who hurts people. I just want to be the kind of person who sees the best in people, and who tries to motivate them, I just want to be that. And I don't think I'm being fake or anything. I'm living deliberately. as Thoreau said in his book Walden, to live deliberately. So I guess I'm living deliberately. I am using my words wisely, and I reflect on my actions. There are times when I'm a little mean, you know. Yesterday there was a instance where I was a little mean, so I had some self reflection. I questioned myself, like, why did I do that, and was it funny, or maybe it is something that I thought it's funny, but then I realized it was not something I should do. So I try my best to live deliberately. I try my best to use my words wisely and not say whatever comes to my mind or whatever comes to my mouth by just saying that, okay, I'm a very, upfront person, or I say whatever comes to my mouth, because that's not something I stand for. I don't believe in hurting people and saying whatever comes to my mind without even thinking twice, because what I say once, words have power to change the world. No matter what anyone says, words have the power to heal as well as break people. It was my first speech in the school about the same thing, words, the power of our words. So I just try my best to use my words wisely. And at times I try too hard, and it's okay, because at least I am not deliberately trying to hurt people. Instead of that, I'm trying deliberately to be nice to people, to be nice to myself also, because sometimes I am a kind of person who has lots of negative self-talk going on. I keep saying to myself, hey, you're so stupid, you are not good at this. Just now I was making drawing and I was saying to myself, but I'm not good. Who cares if I'm good at this or not? If I'm making a vlog, I say I'm not good at this. Why do I need to say that? If I say this to myself a lot, then maybe actually that becomes my reality. So now I deliberately try to listen to positive songs like I'm the Best or Chand Tare, and I try to listen to positive podcast. I try to listen to people who have made it big in life, and I try to read motivational quotes. I try to better myself, and I try very hard to be a better version of myself, because I owe that to me. But still I try my best to not be mean to me, the present me or the past me, because if she wouldn't exist, I wouldn't exist. If I don't exist, my future version, who is, I know, a better version of me, will not exist. So I try my best to be the kind of person who I can look up to, whom I don't. Yeah, so as there is one YouTuber, Lavendry, maybe I'm pronouncing her name correctly, Lavendry. She says you are both a work of art and work in progress, which I keep thinking to myself, like, yes, I am both a work of art as well as a work in progress. I am working towards becoming the best version of myself, but that doesn't mean that I deserve this version of me, or the present version of me deserves hate for existing or trying. Maybe the future version of me is a big YouTuber, who knows, who has power with her words, who is changing the world, and who has achieved all her dreams. But this version of me is struggling to get 100 views, right? So it's very weird, to think that, to hate the present version of me or the past version of me. I don't hate the past version of me, neither the present version of me, but I am looking forward to meet the best version of myself, which I know exists, and I know she is doing so much better than what I'm doing now. She is living her dreams, she is earning her best money, she has given everything to her parents, she is doing something good for the society, she has become a good human being. And if this version of me wouldn't have worked hard, she wouldn't be where she is right now. So yeah, I'm as much as I want to meet her, I also want to make sure that I don't hate myself, I don't speak unkindly to myself, I am not mean to myself. I just want to make sure that I am not mean to myself, or rude to myself, or bringing down myself just to fit the standard of, like, I am very humble or anything like that. and not even humble. I don't know, it's very weird to get out of that negative self-talk phase when you only know one thing is that you need to hate yourself, because only people's opinions matter and what people think of you matters and what you think of yourself doesn't matter. But now I'm just trying to change that narrative, and I'm just trying to make sure that I think positively of myself, and that I deliberately not speak any negative thing about myself, because what I say matters, and not only to other people but also to myself. So I have to make the best. I have to be impeccable with my words. I have to say positive things to myself because I deserve it. I deserve to hear it. So yeah, that was that. And I had so much to say, and I really love talking about it. But yeah, this version of me is still struggling to get her thoughts clear, or she's still having a hard time, forming sentences. She's still having problem with using the proper words or the vocabulary. But I know there is a version of me who speaks so beautifully, and she speaks eloquently, and eloquency is her lifestyle, and everyone is like in awe of her, the way she conducts herself, and I am also in awe of her. But I have to be there, and I have to struggle first to reach where I want to be in future. So yeah, that was that, and I had a lot of talk. I don't know if I would be posting this or not. Let's see.